Deforestation is one of the most urgent environmental issues of our time. Every year, forests around the world are cleared for farming, mining, and expanding cities. When trees disappear, entire ecosystems are in trouble of being erased or having any sort of damage done to them. But deforestation isn't just about the trees, it's also about the people and the animals in it. In this video, I'm exploring why deforestation happens, how it affects wildlife, and what solutions give us hope using real world examples. Deforestation is driven by a multitude of reasons, mostly evolving from economical, social, and political objectives. In countries like Bangladesh and Ethiopia, forests are often cleared just for the sake of survival. Poverty is one reason. It puts communities and people to a breaking point where they feel they need to cut down trees and forests just for fuel, farming, and income necessities, especially when they have no other resource available for that. Economical development also puts a major role. For instance, in Ghana, gold mining and agricultural expansion have majorly damaged forests. As well, in South America's Chaco region, soybean farms and cattle ranches have replaced millions of acres of natural woodland. These industries often do prioritize their profit over the conservation of economical resources. Poor governance, for instance, can also put a major strain on the issue. In places like Afghanistan that have seen years of conflict, their laws for environmental protection have weakened and lessened in effectiveness. For instance, there has been major reports of illegal logging, especially when there shouldn't be any, when it's concerned toward conservation areas that are seen as safe, but sometimes can't because of these weakened laws, with them being vulnerable to instances illegal logging. What stands out to me the most is how connected these causes are: poverty, weak land, and global demand. They all work together to drive forest loss. For instance, in Tasmania, the swift parrot has lost over half of its nesting area due to logging, and as well as the jaguars in South America, they lose a major core habitat area just toward agriculture means as well as hunting. These losses can threaten entire ecosystems just based off of these two animals. When there's less swift parrots, there's less seed distribution around the area, which can limit natural healing processes of those forests. When it concerns the jaguars, them not being around can limit their prey population. Them regulating the amount of prey in an area can help ecosystems balance between predator and prey. Despite the severity of this deforestation problem, it isn't excu- it isn't inevitable. Research has shown that recovery is possible with the right strategies used in the right areas. For instance, in Ethiopia, they have alternated farming processes, one being the crop rotation process. This can help limit the strain on forests they use for food population and production. Some other helpful factor would be community involvement. When the community gets involved, they will start to feel ownership and responsibility for their resources, for their forest, which will have an amazing effect on the effectiveness of their helpful resources, which will help expedite conservation means and effectiveness. With the deforestation being a human made problem, it's always good to find human made solution, mainly being, as mentioned, community involvement, as well as government involvement, and a more global consensus and cooperation in the effort of conservation. Doing this has changed my views on deforestation, with how everyone has a choice and that choice can affect negative or positive toward forest and the ecosystem. Since forests aren't just resources to be collected, they are living communities to be protected. If we choose responsibility over destruction, we can give our future a better name for it. Not just how we lost the everything, but how we went back and renewed it. We helped it.